Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory, back on a single player playthrough. Yes. Um, Back on here, going to be continuing it and seeing what we can do today. But it is Monday, so hopefully you all had yourselves a great weekend this weekend, as well as thank you and welcome to all of the newest subscribers we had gotten over the last week and over the weekend. You guys are awesome, and man, it's been booming. I've been loving it. You know, I don't like McDonald's, but I've been loving it. But yep, channel's been doing well, so you guys are awesome. Also, big thank you to all of the all of the subscribers that have been on my channel for a while. You guys are also awesome. It's been great. So it's great to see so many people willing to stick with me as long as they have. Yes, I know my audio for my mic is not the greatest. I've been getting some comments, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I understand. I understand that this, the mic quality is not the greatest, but we'll get through it. Maybe one day I'll be able to get a decent mic. I want to get one of those mics, like a streamer mic. We got the mic on the stand and whatnot hanging off my table. That's got a decent thing. Because the mic I have now is not. To be fair, it's not made for what we're trying to do. So it's just a gaming mic, just to be able to talk to friends while gaming. It may be in a $200 headset, but you could see where the quality did not go into the actual mic itself. That's not where most of the budget went. It went to the 7.1 surround sound and the sound canceling headphone, that kind of stuff. Anyway, enough talking about that. So, if you weren't here last time, which was the Boosteroid episode, we had went and got a whole bunch of stuff done. We had visited the upper area right here, this little square. Now, I don't know why the square looks like this. It just looks like this. It's just the way it is. It's the way the cliff is. There's nothing special up there. But we did get we did get one achievement for being up there, as well as we built a ladder as high as the game would allow us to go to get another achievement. And then we picked up some Mercer spheres. We did some research. Our research trees have been expanded on a little bit, and that was the extent of that episode. So we didn't do any tiers or anything like that, but we did do another level on our on each of these for our dimensional depot. We did some Caterium stuff, as you can see there. We did some mycelia stuff. The only thing left is this, which we need to produce something with oil in order to get that. We didn't do any power slugs, obviously. We did some quartz stuff. All we got left is these two. And then we did a few sulfur things, but I need a plastic in order to continue that. So the next phase, the next set of tiers is what we're going to need in order to continue our research. We are as far as we can go for that. We also did get a few more slugs and stuff like that, so when we finally get that machine up and running, which is what we're going to do right now. We're going to try and get that up and running. Hopefully we have the power to support it. But I'm going to show you guys a little trick. In case you don't know, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So, there's a reason I haven't turned all those slugs into power shards yet. And that is because you can, with the new Summer Sloop stuff, you can duplicate your well, you don't duplicate it's not duplicating the output necessarily, it's duplicating the input. Because it takes the input, duplicates the input, and then you get two as a result rather than one, essentially. So I'm going to show you how to set that up. So the first thing you will need is you need to go over to the map. If you haven't been over here, you need to go to Alien Technology, and you need to go and follow the right side tree here, which is the Summer Sloop. So get this one. You're going to probably have to get this one definitely, so that you can go down each side here. And then you get this one, which you unlock that. And then you can unlock this one if you like. You don't have to, though. But this one, you need to get circuit boards and 100 of those of the sand fluctuators, plus one Summer Sloop. And you get this production amplifier. Now, the production amplifier, like I said, it doubles the input, essentially, because it doubles your output while not taking any more input. So by that term, technically, it is doubling the input, not the output. That could be argued, of course, but that's what I think anyway. I don't care what y'all say. So you need to unlock that research tree first, and then you need to go in here. And I'm just going to put down a machine in a box. So production, we need to get ourselves a constructor. And we'll put down a constructor right here. And I'm going to put it going into a little box. Just a single box ought to do. I don't think I'm going to be making that many. We're going to put this into a single box. This way I don't have to watch it when it fills up. Now you could do 3 of these constructors if you like, but we're not going to. We don't have enough to really do that kind of thing. So we're just going to do this. And I can put a belt there. Okay, so we're going to give it some power. Hopefully we have enough power to do this, obviously. We're going to scroll all the way down to power shards. Power shard 1, we'll start with them. I'm going to... Hold on. I don't know if a speed is necessary. Maybe speed's not necessary. Nah, we don't need speed. I don't think so. Well, let's see. Get some power shards. We'll just pull out our power shards. Blue slugs. We got 28 of them. We got 26 of the yellow. 17 of the purple. Just pulling those out of my dimensional storage. I'm going to fully overclock this. So now it makes it incredibly fast. And then I'm going to throw this in there, but I'm not going to throw this in there yet. Now I do think you have to power shard it first. Was it? Do you have to power shard it first and then throw the... Oh, and of course I need summer sloops. I don't have any? Hold on. Maybe they're not spelled that way? Oh, it's summer, not summer. Not... Okay, got it. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. And then we're going to throw 1 in there. We can only put 1. Yeah, see, 37.5. Now if you do this... Try this first. 15, and then we overclock it. No, it still does the same thing. Okay, doesn't matter. Alright, but we're going to throw it, and you can see now this is lit up. And you can only put 1 in there, for this factory anyway. And now we're going to put in our blue slug. But first I want to show you just this. We can waste it on this. So, split this, throw this in there. See? 1 power shard, 1 power shard. I'm going to take the power shard out just to prove to you. I'm going to throw a summer sloop in it. Power shard it. Oops. Wait, how does that work? Split. Okay. I don't know if it's going to duplicate the very first one. No, it did not duplicate the very first one. Okay. But you can see you still get only 1 in it, but if we put a stack in there, well, some. Look at that, boom. I get 3. I get another 2. There's 6, 5, sorry. 6, 7. Yep. And look at this factory's making all kinds of noise. Shooting out flames. That's not smoke. That is flames. That is straight up flames coming out of that thing. Purple flames. They're not 3D, unfortunately. And then you can see this where it's connected to power. It's purple. Just listen to this machine. It does not sound healthy. But yeah, look at the power consumption. 53 megawatts power just to power that bad boy. Oh, I love it. Yeah, luckily we've got plenty of power, so it doesn't matter. Now you could put 3 constructors here, set all the different recipes for all the different slugs, and do that. And it's the same with everything, so yeah, it only takes 1 and it makes 2, essentially. Okay, so now that that's done, now I'm going to select recipe, go back down to power shards, and I'm going to do yellow. Okay, now if we look in here, we have 53 from that. Now we have 63. Now if I throw these in there, These are worth 2 each. And it makes 4. I'll show you when I go over here. The yellow power slug. See the yellow power shard here? Or the yellow power slug is worth 2, and the purple is worth 5. So the purple is where we're going to get a lot out of it, but this is worth doing. So this is how you duplicate it. And as well, you can use this same, I believe that you can use the same method to make your protein, and then swap it over from protein into the data capsules, and then duplicate your data capsules too, essentially. Yeah, I cannot believe it takes 53.7 megawatts just to run that. That is pretty insane. And let's just look how many we have already. Oh my gosh, just belching out flames. That is cool. I love it. Turn off my flashlight here. The flashlight doesn't really... Without the flashlight, it doesn't really show it. That looks so cool, though. Very cool. Get a couple images here. And there's your thumbnail. Look at that, that's so cool. That'll probably be the thumbnail. We'll see. But yeah, that just looks so cool. Alright, how many did we get from the yellows? 104! Dude, we're doing so well. How many do we have? 167, and we haven't even finished yet. Select recipe. Power shard 5. Yeah, without the summer sloop. Oh, it's not updating. It still says 53 megawatts. Weird. Maybe it has to start making something in order for it to change. That's fine. Fuck that bad boy. Put that back in there. Luckily, it doesn't consume summer sloops, which I'm thankful for. Purple slugs, go! So if you were to take that 5 times 17, you would get 85 power shards out of that. Now if we take that 85, it's going to be 170. 170 power shards. Yeah, look at that. So cool. I needed to do it when the power shards are coming out. This will be the one. Yes. Oh. It ended right as the power shards came out. Oh yeah. That was a good one. Alright. So now that we got that covered, yeah, we're still working. Yeah, do I have enough motors? I don't think I have enough motors. I'm short 3. That's okay. So today's, basically today's thing, the whole type of deal we're going for is going to be doing a motor factory. We're going to be doing a temporary motor factory to get motors up off the ground, get them making. So, which will be really nice. Yeah, it does take them a while to make, doesn't it? I mean, that's insane. But yeah, we're going to get a motor factory, so we need stators and rotors, which we need to up those, which means we need to up the stuff coming in, which means we need to up the stuff coming into that factory, and so on, basically. So we're going to have a busy day ahead of us today. Probably the motor factory is probably all we're going to get done, just because of the amount of resources we need to get it off the ground. So we're going to go ahead and put some foundation over here. And then we're actually going to go up right here. This is where the motor factory will be. Building right into this hillside here. That's right. These are all temporary anyway, as I've often said. They were like right up against that. Should we go up one more to match? Yeah. We'll go up one more to match this. Can I get rid of some of that sand? Something like that, I guess. Okay. An assembler. Making motors. We'll put it back here. Yeah. We'll put it on this side. Yeah, we'll offset it, and then we'll put the, actually, nah, we got enough space. Well, what if I want to do 2 motor factories? 1 motor factory ought to do, I think. Oh yeah, we still got hard drives to do. I completely forgot. Hold on. Special hard drives. I don't have any hard drives. I think I uploaded them actually. Yeah, got 2 hard drives to scan. Okay, let's get that started. Alright, let's go check on that machine real quick before I forget. But yeah, that is just, it just makes it so worth it to do that kind of stuff. Hatcher remains. Let's see. What happened to my, spitter? Really? What happened to all my, maybe I used it all. I might have used it all. That sure means Stinger. Nope, Stinger's gone as well. And then Hog. Yeah, I think that's all gone now. That's okay. We'll get some more. But yeah, from now on, we're going to take all the remains and stuff we get, and we're going to feed it through this system. Yeah, 170. 170 right there. Perfect. Alright, what else do I want? So yeah, we now have, we have 337 freaking power shards, man. That is insane. Oh, I'm so glad I, knew of that method. Yeah, because before, I would have, I probably would have got like 150 or so. Well, 337, whatever, divide that by 2. And then that's how many power shards I would have had. And it just, it wouldn't have been fun. Because I'd had to go back out. Stuff like that. Okay, let's do this. Got some coffee in me. It's late at night. Got some coffee in me. Well, that's how it goes. So yeah, motors. We'll put the motors in here. And of course, dimensional storage. Throw that up there. motor factory. I'm going to overclock this bad boy to the moon. Well, maybe not to the moon, but we're definitely going to be making 12.5 a minute. We're going to need them. Okay, so we need 25 stators and 25 rotors. Okay. So let's check on the stators first, I guess. I need stators for something else. Over here. Okay, we need stators for automated wiring, 6.25. Okay, let's go back up here. Alright, 6.25 plus 25. That's 31.25. Alright, and let's go over here. This is where our stators are being made. Okay, if we overclock this, 12.5, that's 24. That's only 25 stators fully overclocked. Can I fit one in the middle? No, I'd have to. Okay, I'd have to move. I gotta move these over so we can make more. All right, let me get that organized real quick. Then we'll have 3 machines making stators here. Unless, wait, we didn't unlock any other recipes, right? That makes stators. Nope, just the normal stator recipe. Oh no, the other one's the quick wire stator, which is kind of useless to us. So yeah, we'll just have to go with this one. There's only 2 stator recipes, and we're using the original. So all right. So yeah, let me reorganize this and get it all working like it should. Alrighty, so now we have 3 factories making stators, which are each fully overclocked, needing 100 wire and 37.5 pipe. Now we are covering this. I do believe 300 wire. Are we making that? I know the belt can't handle it. It's 270. We'll have to just deal with that for now. But are we making 300 wire per minute? Is my question. 75 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly 300 wire. Isn't wire being used for other things too, or is that the only thing? Nope, that's the only thing for right now. Okay, I'll accept it. We're making exactly 300 wire, because the reason I know that is because 75 times 2 is 150, and the 150 times 2 is 300. So, so we're making exactly 300 wire, which is what we need. And then I'm going to pull a power pole to right here, if I can get on this ledge. No! I had it! Ooh. Okay. And then we'll go right there, and then right there. We'll get that top line there. Okay. So we got the stators covered. That's perfectly fine. The stators are on top, which is good. Well, they're not going to be on top for long, so... Okay. Let's focus on rotors for now. We'll just forget that. Okay, 25 rotors. I believe rotors are also being used for smart plating, so we need to figure out. So it's at 25 rotors so far. And then 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So roughly 30 rotors, we'll say. Oh, our screw factory is completely offline. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Okay. That is an easy fix. 1, 2. There we go. That was a whoopsie by me. I was disconnecting power to connect up some of these massive power poles here that we got scattered around the place during the Booster Raid episode, and yeah, accidentally disconnected my screws. Well, that sucks. We're not going to use we're still not using the steel screw recipe because we're not making that much steel. So, all right. So what did I say? 30 rotors per minute. That's what we need. It'd be nice if I could get the copper rotor recipe. Oh, that does remind. Special. Give me the copper rotor, please. That would be awesome. Ah. Two different wire recipes. Although this one's tempting to take. Ooh, that is so tempting, but I want my copper rotor, damn it. Ooh, that is tempting. I could save scum it. I could save scum it. Basically, what I do is I would save and then do a re-roll, and then if I don't get what I want, reload the save, and then just pick one of these two. I might do that. This is one way of doing it, right? Yeah, because the save is every time, so... so yeah, we go over to hard drive library. Yep, so now that we got the save, I'm going to re-roll. Yeah, I'm glad I saved, because this is junk. So I do is load game. And I'm going to pick the Caterium wire. So hard drive library. Yep. And see if I re-roll this again. Oh no, it's different each time. Oh. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to exploit this. Alright, I'm not going to get the one I want. I've tried a few times now, but I did come across this one. This is a very hard choice, and I'll tell you exactly why for each reason. The solid steel ingot is an amazing steel ingot recipe because the standard steel recipe is 45 per minute production. The solid steel ingot is 60 production, and you just have to have an extra step in there where you make the iron ingots. And it's an awesome recipe because it makes way more steel per foundry as well, which I believe it's actually less, because if we actually click to expand, you see this is the normal steel ingot. It takes 3 coal, 3 iron to make 3 steel. This one makes 3 steel as well, but it's actually 1 less. It's just an extra step, but it's 1 less on the iron and the coal. Because the normal steel, like I said, the normal steel recipe is 3, 3, and 3. This one is actually 2, 2, and 3. So it's 1 less coal, 1 less iron, so you actually spend less and you get more. So that's a really good recipe. This one, as well, is also a really good recipe, and I'll tell you why. Because the standard recipe, let's click to expand this one. The standard recipe for encased industrial beams is 6 concrete, and it's 6 concrete and 3 steel beams to make the industrial encased beam, and you make 1 per minute. This one makes 4 per minute, and then the standard recipe makes 6. So you take a hit on the output, but you use steel pipe instead of steel beams. Now, why is that significant? Because the steel beams need a crap ton of steel to make, and the standard recipe for steel beams is like 15 per minute, and the standard recipe for steel pipe is way more. Because the steel beam here, see, the steel pipe is 20 per minute and it takes 3. Now if we look at the steel beam recipe, hold on. Whoops. If we look at steel beams, yeah, steel beams takes 4 steel just to make 1. So that's why that recipe is really good, because we're about to come up on needing needing encased industrial beams. And we could use our pipe instead. However, we are using it, now this is where it comes into play as well, is we are using a crap ton, we are using a crap ton of steel pipes right now because we're making stators. So I'm going to go with the solid steel ingot because of that production rate, and I can greatly increase my steel output. So then I don't have to worry about the beams as much. This is a really good recipe, but this one, it's such a hard choice. But I have to go with this one for now because I'm using most of my pipe. I need 100, and I need 112 per minute, and I'm making 200. So, and I'm going to be using that pipe later for other things too. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the steel ingot, the solid steel ingot. And then we're going to scan for another hard drive. And hopefully I can get that copper rotor. That copper rotor recipe, I need it to be able to make this. But you got to deal with what you need. So I needed 30, and fully overclocking one of these will get me 10. So I need a third machine making rotors in here. So that means we got to reroute the screws and whatnot to get the rotors. Now, if I had the copper rotor recipe fully overclocked, that one makes 28. 28 per. And rather than requiring rods, it requires copper sheets instead. But it does require more screws. So either way, I'm screwed. Haha. No, really though. I am screwed either way with either recipe. So I guess it really doesn't matter all that much. All right, so let me reroute all this, get this fixed up. I'm gonna do the rods as well and get this fixed up to where we're making the 30 rotors a minute that we want to make. Because if we fully overclock this, yeah, it's 250 screws, but if we fully overclock this and get it working correctly, then we just need 3 machines to make that happen for us. Well, looks like we've got our whatchamacallits. Get our hard drive done. That's our last hard drive that we have so far. Special, man. Okay, what do we got? Quick wire stator or compacted? No, definitely not. I might save again so I can save scum and see if I can try and get the right recipe I want. I think that's what I'm going to do real quick. I got it! Like third try, I got my copper rotor recipe. Very nice. So yeah, copper rotors, when we fully overclock this, you make almost 30 per minute with one machine, and it costs 56.25 sheets and 487 screws. This is a good recipe for later, because the copper sheets you need is not that bad, but the screws are freaking insane. With the normal recipe, is open codex. That's the normal recipe. Oh yeah, there's we got the steel rotor earlier, but I need my wires, so I couldn't do that. But if we go, so what, 467 screws, right? This makes 10. 250, so 500. So yes, that is cheaper. So if I was to have, well, actually, it's even cheaper because it's 467. Doubling this, or 250%, makes 10 rotors. So we're actually making way more rotors with less screws. Because just to make 10 with this recipe requires 250 screws. To make 20, I need 500 screws in order to make 20. And to make 28, obviously I'd need even more. But I trade out the rods for the copper sheets, and then my copper sheets plus my screws makes me 28. Which I think I needed 28 something anyway. But I'm going to do 2 machines, of course. And then, yeah, 467 screws. Oh, the only problem is I can't do that yet. I can't do that speed. I might unlock the copper rotor for now. But yeah, I cannot do the 467 per minute So yeah, we'll do the copper rotor because I've been wanting to get it unlocked. So yeah, let's do the copper rotor. All right, cool. Don't worry about me over here. I'm just making a new screw factory because that other one's an impure node that we're making screws. This one's a normal, so I'll be able to make way more screws with that. Okay, so there is my screw factory. So I'm making a bit more than I can handle here, but that's okay. So yeah, with this normal node, I was able to put down 6 miners that are all fully overclocked. Well, not fully overclocked, that are all overclocked with iron. Because if you take 45 times 6, that's 270, so that's exactly what the belt can do. Of course, these are going to fill up anyway, because we're making 45 per minute, but we only need 31.25. So these are going to fill up pretty fast. It's fine. And then yeah, I can't put this many screws out because I'd actually split this. So if we take 125 times 3, that is 375, which my belt can only do 270. So, that's fine though. These will just fill up with screws. So the whole system will back up here in a minute. But yeah, actually I'd split this because 125 times 6 is 750 screws. So I would need a Mark V belt if I wanted to merge all these together. So, you know, 600 screws going in. Well, actually, it'd be 270 times 2. So we're doing 540 screws just because of the belt speed, which is actually not bad. Oh, disconnect that. Disconnect it. I almost forgot. I got a whole box of screws over here. Completely forgot that I have a whole freaking crate load of screws just hanging out over here where the old screw factory was that I need to remove. Yep, and there it is. And of course I put down a crate. That's right, we got a sink right here. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Take all. Okay, and that can just sink. It's fine. I also did sink a bunch of stuff in my inventory a little bit ago when I was redoing the screws. So it's just like, man. But yeah, this is it's actually pretty decent screw factory. The cast screw recipe is actually really good. But the steel screw recipe is only good if you have the Mark IV and Mark V belts. There. And there we go. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Hold on. I'll go get those. Well, by the time I get back, it'll probably be 4 stacks. Yeah. Man. Love this game. You know, I don't know how many hours I've played within the last 2 weeks, but I have played a lot. I will say that much. Yeah, we got 5 tickets. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But yeah, I I need another iron node to do screws. Because man, this is insane. Okay. Throw those in there. Cool. And then I need to put my dimensional depot back on here. I did remove the other one. And then we're going to put screws going in. Go, screws, go! So we're uploading screws again. So we could hold 3 stacks of screws. You know what I found out about the dimensional depot? You want to know something that's really funny? See how we have 1500 out of 1500, but look at this. Look how that's taking. Yeah, see how it's going? Well, it's no longer going. No, it's still going. But yeah, something I noticed that's interesting. This has its own storage. If I put my F cursor over it. See how it's like 223, 229, 235. See how it's filling up? It fills up with a single stack of whatever in the dimensional depot, but it doesn't show up on here, which is interesting. So it always has a stack of whatever item it is inside of it. Isn't that cool? I found that cool. You know, like this one here. If we go over to copper sheets, we have 600 copper sheets, right? And then there's an extra 200 inside the actual depot. So it's got a storage in it, just a little bit. It's interesting. I just found that interesting. Okay, so I think we're gonna do the normal rod recipe for now, because I don't have the belt speeds to be able to do the copper sheets recipe. So we're gonna need a bunch of machines anyway, no matter what. Yeah. So let me finish up the rotor recipe, and then we'll move on, and then we'll get it hooked up to the motors and whatnot. About time. Got my screws finally going. I needed 3 belts worth of screws pretty much, just to make this go. Yeah, we're getting our screws. Yeah, I got my 3 belts of screws coming in. Actually, this too. Was it here? Just to make it look like they're all supported. Yeah, I got all 3 belts of screws coming in from over here. Thought I better get up on the belt before I run out of fuel. Yeah. I wonder why that one's splitting. Looks like the tractor doesn't have any issues in this area. That's good. Yeah, why is this splitting? Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright. That would be why. Because that one's draining. Does make sense. Once these max out, because the belts are doing 270 and we need 250, so once it max out we can reconnect that, I think. Because right now we're only getting half of the screws. You know what, I'll just do that. That's fine. Yeah, I had to rearrange this as well, so I could use both the outputs. Because I needed 3 belts worth of screws. That's okay. Oh, you know what we could do? That'll help back up our belts here. But yeah, in order to make that, you need 250 screws per minute. If we have went with the copper rotor, we would have needed less screws, technically, but we wouldn't have been able to support it with the belt speeds. So it would have been completely screwed, haha. So we'll just max out all these belts. There we go. So yeah, that'll stop all of them. Alright, rotor's going in. Very nice. Yep, okay. So now we've got the rotors completed. This isn't going to be a perfect system. We're going to run out of rotors. Or we're going to run out of screws. But I also got the rods as well. We needed 4 machines fully overclocked making rods. 3 machines fully overclocked making iron ingots, technically. And what I did was I pulled this line right here over and around to merge up with that line so that we'd have enough iron, because both of those are impure nodes. So. This one's going to make our rotors though. And then once we get our rotors, then so we got our rotors being made here already. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of this splitter here. I'm just going to go up this way. So we'll go. Because this is at that level, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll do 5, like that. And then 4, do a lift. So we can go up and over this one. And then 5 again. Put that there. Let's see, how high do I need to go? One more. Oops. 2. Okay. And that'll bring our rotors up this way. And we'll use this to our advantage. Since it's already here. Don't need to go that far. One, 2. Actually, I'll just do this. 1, 2. Okay. So our rotors will come in this way. Rotors coming in. And then 4. Now, maybe I don't want to do that just yet. 5. 1, 2. How many is it? Off that hot. Okay. 4. Here. 3. That goes there. Okay, there goes the rotors. Rotors going in. Very nice. So the cool thing as well, we don't need as many. We need 5 rotors less than what we're making, so it will eventually back up. And then the stators we had already fixed. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do then is we'll split off of this line here. Yeah, that'll work. 6. Now, if that's close enough, we should be able to... Nope, it's not close enough. That should hopefully help. No? Really? Okay. Fine. Be that way, game. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Did you want to be such a pain in the butt? 4. Actually, I'll go from here. There we go. Perfect. Two. And there goes our stators. And we are now making 12.5 motors per minute. Heck yeah. We are now making motors. Go. Go, boy, go. Heck yeah. Very nice. That's not very many motors, but hey, you know what? We're making motors, and that's what matters. Yeah, we are now making motors, which is amazing. Okay. Very nice. So once we get enough motors uploaded, which we'll know by the caps lock. Okay, we have enough motors. All right. Let's go unlock oil processing. Heck yeah. Okay, before we do that though, I wanna do this real quick. I wanna try this out. Select recipe. Hog protein. Oh yeah. Oh no, he did get the 2. Okay. And then Select recipe, DNA capsule. Hey, very nice. So you effectively just double it twice. Okay, so then we'll go... Oh yeah, this is the way to do it. Spitter protein. Got 4 protein out of that. Back over to DNA. So we should get 8 capsules out of this. Yep, we got 8 capsules out of that. So we effectively turned what would have been 3 capsules into 12. Yeah, literally, I had 2 spitter remains and 1 hog remain, and that would have turned it into 3 protein, and then that 1 protein to 1 DNA capsule, that would have turned it into 3 DNA capsules. But I just turned what would have been 3 DNA capsules into 12. So yeah, very nice. And then we can get even more tickets from stuff like that. Dude, that's awesome. And I have 8 tickets, so I'm pretty happy. Very nice. Oh, here you can have this. I don't want it. But that's a great way of doing that. To get tickets. Oh man. Okay, so we have 8 tickets. Let's unlock this just to get it out of the way.
All Fix-It Awesome Shop purchases are purely intended for professional Fix-It employee business.
Yeah. Is that all you got to say about that? Okay. I don't want any of this. Foundations, we have all those. Walls, we do not have any of these. I'll save my tickets for now. We'll upload them. So, fix it. Coupons, we have 3. Okay. 1,500! Did you see how many you can put in there? That's insane. Oh yeah, how are we on mycelia? Okay, we're maxed out. Cool. Alright, well, let's get this unlocked. Here's... And launch. Very nice.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fix-It did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Oh, thank you, Ada. Thank you. I feel so loved. I feel so loved. Yeah. But damn it. So thinking about it too, I need steel beams. Oh yeah, by the way, let's go do that real quick before I forget. I just remembered, speaking of steel beams, our versatile framework should be done. I mean, I know I've got it uploaded and everything, but yeah, we should have... Yeah, how much versatile framework is going to be in there? Only 150, okay. So, I guess if we need it, but yeah, our versatile framework, right here. So, I think I'm going to take it all because I don't know. I'm not even gonna count it out. Yeah, let's go put this in the thing. Just to get it out of the way. Ooh, 2200 and first time framework. Okay, that's 2350. I think we have enough. I'm not sure though. We might be missing just a little bit. No, actually, 300, so that'd be 4, 5. Okay, perfect. We just needed, so it'd be 350 plus 50, that'd make 400, plus another 100, make it 5. Yep. So we have enough. It took an entire industrial storage crate, pretty much, just to fulfill that order. That's a lot. But hey, completed. 1 out of the 3 completed for phase 3, so bit of it a nice. But we still have modular engines to do. We still got encased industrial beams to make a factory for that. Because here pretty soon we're going to be unlocking. Now there's only one other recipe, which was the encased industrial pipe, or it's something like that anyway. Which we had a choice of, if you remember. Hopefully we can get that again. But yeah, that unlocks that. Now, unfortunately, because I've unlocked a new tier, I've also unlocked a whole bunch of possibilities for new recipes. So you know how it goes. Yeah, encased industrial beams is going to be another big one. So okay, so I think I only want one factory doing that right now. Which is going to take concrete and steel beams, because I think that's all I can afford is one factory doing those. And I'll put them just on this side. So let's zoom this. A little more space to work with for now. So yeah, then we'll have we'll make this the yeah, we'll make that, well, yeah, we'll do it this side. Okay. Then assembler. How far is the assembler away? One foundation. Okay. I'm just curious. So right there, right? Yep. Okay, throw that in there. Case industrial beam. Yep. 18 steel beams per minute. I need to figure out how many steel beams we're making, and then figure out where's the steel beams are coming in. Where are they going? Alright, they're going to here, which is going to this, which is going down this way, which is going towards the versatile framework, okay. Versatile framework needs 30 steel beams per minute. Oh my gosh, wow. And that is a big number for steel, by the way. I need to get that other steel. We'll have to completely rebuild the steel factory when we go to do that. But yeah, how many steel beams are we making? Now I know this is a close to exact number, so 22.5 times 22.5, 22.5, 22.5. Okay, it is times 3. Right? 22.5 times 3. That is 67.5 minus 30, 37.5. Okay, that's what we got to work with. Because here pretty soon we're going to unlock Mark IV belts, and they take encased industrial beams. So we want to try and make as many as we can. 18 steel. So 27, 36, and what did I say? 37.5? Yeah, perfect. Alright, there we go. 72 concrete, though. That's going to be the other challenge, is getting that concrete. Now, however, so the machine's down there. Yeah, I need to straighten this belt out real quick, and then we'll see about the concrete. Alrighty, finally got the concrete going. We're kind of out of time, so I decided I was just counting up my time. It's like, I'll probably just end up cutting out this part of the concrete. Me getting the concrete going. So basically, yeah, we've got a machine now that makes this. Now the cool thing is the way I did this was I actually brought over some limestone, so now we're pulling 300 limestone since they're both impure nodes in this area. I decided to pull that limestone all the way over here. Goes into the foundation, so does that. That goes into the foundation as well. And then we've got 366,999 basically. Or sorry, we got almost 300 limestone. Now, of course, this is going to, even if I fill these all the way up, they're going to run out. So we can't quite produce that because we're doing 270 and we need almost 300. It's like 297, something like that. So it's not going to be quite 100%, but that's okay. But yeah, these two combined go into these, which is making 33. So we're making 99 concrete, which is going into here. Oh, jeez, this box is nearly empty. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I completely forgot. I need to fill this up with concrete. Yeah, I completely forgot that I had moved the concrete box out of the way. But yeah, so I moved the concrete back on, or onto a foundation, which is a bed and ass. Got my my power right here. Pretty good. So yeah, now we're not even using that. We're using 72 of it, I believe. Something like that. Yeah, we're using 72 of the 99 that we're making to do encased industrial beams. But that would make a fully overclocked, or sorry, not a fully overclocked, almost fully overclocked. We're making 12 per minute. I mean, it's not the greatest, but you know, for now it'll work. I don't have the materials to make any faster. But yeah, if we now go encased industrial beams, they're now being uploaded, which is a very nice. So that works there. And with that, I do believe that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory, because we are out of time. However, we have two brand new factories. We have the encased industrial beam factory and the motor factory, which is a very nice. But I think, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Went ahead with this. This tractor scrapes by this foundation, which I'm pretty happy. It just like lightly taps it as it goes by. So yeah, we can do logistics Mark IV. We can get that unlocked. Do we have 200 rubber? How much rubber do we have? Oh, we only have 600. Never mind. Right, fluid packaging, that needs plastic. That needs plastic and rubber. Tier 6 plastic. We don't have enough to do train technology anyway. Because we don't have nearly that much motors ordered. Case industrial means that costs computers, more plastic, and more rubber. Okay, so to continue on, we're going to have to work on the rubber factory, which actually the petroleum powder is the one I need to work on next, because we are starting to run close to our power production here. Can we build batteries yet? I think we can build batteries. Power. Yeah, we can build power storage. Yeah, let's put down a power storage bank of... How many should I make? 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. 15 will do, I think. Yeah, we'll do 15. Okay, but yeah, power storage. These things are really cool, by the way. Especially now, they've gotten even better. 3, 4, 5. Or no, it's 4. 5. I'm I'm glad they put lineup lines on these. Pretty happy about that. Why is that one not lined up? Weird. Yeah, whatever. Just to make sure. These all look good. Okay, and then one more line set. Yep, it's lined up. And there we go. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll do this. Because you can daisy chain these. Alright. So I'll connect all of these to a power. To here, there, and then I'll connect on the side. And there we go. We are now charging, basically. So now if we look at our power, you can see we've got a battery right here, which there's 0% charged. They're going to be sucking in any extra power that we're making. Yeah, we're consuming like 1800. It's going to take around 3 hours probably, 2 to 3 hours depending how long it takes to charge. But once these are fully charged, what that basically means is that we can actually consume over our production, and we'll actually have, you can see there's our charge rate right there. Yeah, we'll actually have some extra power to be able to use if we accidentally go over. So we won't have to fix the problem right away. However, this power will only last so long if we end up going over it. So basically, we need to produce a small amount of plastic and rubber so we can unlock, petroleum power. So that'll probably be next time is when we focus on that. Is because yeah, that's the next thing we need to unlock. We need to skip past this, go straight to petroleum power so we can do fuel generators, and we need that plastic and rubber. So we need to produce, like I said, we need to produce a small amount of plastic and rubber just so we can get that unlocked, and then we can go to fuel power. We'll get fuel power built, and then we'll go and build our mega plastic and rubber factory to get those done, which will be done over here in the Spire Coast. That'll be where we get those done. We should probably go pick up those hard drives at some point too. But anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory, because we are past time now. Like I said, next time we'll be getting plastic and rubber, just a little bit of it, so we can unlock fuel power, petroleum power, and get that going. But that'll all be next time. So, yeah. I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.